Guys, welcome back. It's another year, CrossFit Open, 17-1, Dave Castro. You guys, today we are going to be talking about a couple different series of warm-up drills, activation things that you can be doing to keep yourself healthy throughout these next few weeks. We all know it's going to be taxing on us, so the longer you can last, the healthier you'll be throughout this whole process. So the 17-1 is going to be burpee box jump overs, alternating dumbbell snatch. It's not going to be fun. We know that, right? So how do we prep ourselves so that way you can stay healthy a little longer? Okay, first one we're going to talk about is activation. So what we're going to do is use a resisted bungee cord or a resisted band, something with a little bit of elastic component. We're using the crossover symmetry, shameless plug, that is going to be helping us keep our shoulders nice and warm and healthy throughout this movement. So the first movement we're going to do is we're going to go into a high external row. We're going to go external rotation. From here we're going to go into a shoulder press. Now go ahead and go down into an overhead squat. You're going to hold that position, come right back up, reverse that same motion, and then come right back and relax. A set of 10 of these guys is going to warm up those shoulders nice and easy, and that should feel good. Understanding that throughout this snatch movement, these shoulders are going to take a beating. Next thing we're going to do is go ahead and relax. We're going to do a modified Turkish get-up just to hip bridge. So this is going to be good to keep your shoulders nice and healthy. So on this one here, we're going to grab a kettlebell, something light, easy that you can do that you won't compensate too much. So what we're going to do is bring the right arm straight up in the air, left leg straight, right knee bent. Do not lift this leg off the ground, okay? So from here, what we're going to do is keep this arm at about a 45-degree angle. Go ahead and come up to elbow position. Always taking a look at that kettlebell, nice and shoulders nice and packed, nice and tight. From here, we're going to go onto our hand. From here, now we're going to go into a hip bridge. Keep your right heel down, hips straight up in the air, hold that position, nice and tight. Connect this kettlebell all the way down to your hand. That should feel like one solid rod. And reverse that bridge down to the elbow, slow and controlled, and rack and put that kettlebell away. So again, that's two movements now to prime those shoulders, get it nice and healthy and ready, nice and solid and locked in that socket. Next thing we're going to do is go into a dynamic warm-up, that burpee box jump over. What we're going to do is a broad jump into a full squat, and when you do this, quiet, please, soft, good mechanics. Go ahead and take a broad jump into a full squat and hold, soft, and hold. No knees in, guys. Soft, easy. Set of 10, 25 feet, nice and easy, just to get your hips ready for that hip extension, being able to feel good and getting those Achilles warmed up for that movement. The next one we're going to go into is kettlebell swings. So on a swing, again, we're not working on any type of version. We're really just working on hip extension, not really looking at going full shoulder motion right now, just really for hip mechanics. So go ahead and try this out for me. We're going to go into, bring it up to your hips first. Good. Now we're going to go straight into a Russian swing, which is going to be parallel and horizontal. We're just looking at hip extension, creating hip movement to simulate what's going to happen on that burpee box jump over, and then getting you ready for that dumbbell snatch. Good, and relax. And then also, I didn't mention this earlier, but as we go into those burpee box jump overs, you know, getting your Achilles and ankles ready through just even some double unders is going to be healthy for you as well. And then the last one we're going to talk about is a dumbbell snatch. Kettlebell snatch. Now we're going to use the kettlebell for the main reason is if you're not used to doing dumbbell snatches, you know that that bar path or that path of that center of mass of what's moving is going to be different. Okay, so we know that a bar is fixed, and as you raise into that motion, it should stay nice and vertical. If you're going to do a dumbbell and you've never done this before, that dumbbell, if it starts to leave your body, you're going to be wasting a lot of energy, putting a lot of stress on your back. So to simulate what should be happening, we're going to use a kettlebell to simulate the vertical path. Okay. So go ahead and grab a 36. What we're going to do is we're going to start from the ground. We're going to give a big, tall, vertical pull, punch at the top. Okay, go ahead and pull up nice and tight. From that position, that's heavy. Now, you're going to be hesitant to press. You need that last little bit to finish. Now, to lock that out and confirm and reassure yourself that you're locking and getting full elbow extension, shoulder flexion, you're going to pull to the top, let that come down, go straight into a strict press to emphasize head through, elbow locked out. Go ahead and demonstrate again. So kettlebell snatch, once at the top, shoulder press, nice straight all the way through. Somebody smart taught me that. That one's a good little motion. Thanks, Joe. So, you know, as we have these movements to help get you ready for this, just understand there's going to be two main injuries that may happen, which is going to be a back strain, you guys. That back is going to be taxed. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be finding yourself getting sloppy throughout those dumbbell snatches and just hinging at your low back versus dipping down into a squat and pulling. So as you do that, you're going to put a lot of stress on your low back. Just remember, hip hinge and get a little squat to save your back. The second one is going to be shoulder irritation, right? So the more that you keep that dumbbell away from your body, the more stress that's going to be on your low back and your shoulder. This is going to be heavy shoulder movement. So save that by using your hips to bring it up, okay? And the last one is don't drop the dumbbell. You guys, don't drop the dumbbell. This is going to happen if you drop this on your toe, if you drop it on your head. Just remember, don't drop the mic. Don't drop the dumbbell. From Sports Performance, Chris Garcia, good luck to you guys this week. If you guys enjoy our videos and you like learning about being healthier, continue to follow us on YouTube, Sports Performance PT, Facebook at Sports Performance PT, and on Instagram, Sports Performance PT. You guys, good luck. We're in the open.